Hello everyone and welcome to the next video in my end journey where I've returned back to RPM Performance with my tail well and truly between my legs. Now if you've seen some of my previous videos you may understand why. The end of last year I came here and had their Sport Cat downpipe fitted along with their flex pipe and their Stealth GPF delete for maximum flow and maximum power. But with that came maximum volume and something that I was trying to avoid. Now, I well and truly threw my toys out of the pram. Dan advised me that he could make me a mid-pipe and a rear box that could quiet it down but keep in maximum flow, but I was having any of it. I took the pipe off and instantly regretted it. After going to Courtney Sport and finding how restrictive the stock Cat and the GPF back system really is and stopping me from breaking the all singing and dancing milestone of 400 brake horsepower, I have been in contact with Dan ever since and we've decided to put the Sport Cat back on, and Dan has made me a very, very nice GPF back system which will quiet it down but keeping the flow at a maximum level. Now we're going to be filming each section of the exhaust going on and listening to exact what sound differences they make. So let's get the car in on the ramp, start taking the stock exhaust off, have a look at what the GPF back looks like, and yeah, let's see what it sounds like. So I'm back down RPM, joined with Dan. Thank you very much for having me back and being so patient with me over the past few months. As I've just mentioned, obviously come back with my tail between my legs. Didn't listen to you first time round, didn't want to take the Sport Cat off, shouldn't have, but now we're back because we've been talking about getting a GPF back system to keep the flow and the power, but keeping the volume down.
Now we've gone for a GPF back system. So we've now got a mandrel bender, and we've mandrel bent the whole thing. Mandrel bending keeps the same diameter throughout. A lot of people, they do crush bending, so diameter changes. This is bent with a mandrel inside, so it's the same diameter for flow all the way throughout.
And we've gone for a 3-inch.
Yep, 3-inch, 3-inch from the front to the back. So you've wanted it a bit quieter this time. So you want to go for power, but you don't want any extra noise, any extra tone. So what we've done is inside the two rear boxes, there's different exhaust compound, it's different wadding in there to basically quieten the system down. Because the standard DCT box is naturally different to the manual, but it is louder than the pre-facelift and the manual.
Okay. Yeah. And this is a smaller tubing on the stock. Is it 2.75 inch, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.75 inch on the standard. This is 3-inch. Uses a standard OEM valve. And
we're going back with another brand new Sport Cat supplied by you, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're going for rather large 5-inch tips because we were going to go for 4.5, which is quite a common size, but we measured up the stock tips and they were 5-inch themselves. But a little bit leery, but we will see what it looks like on the car. Now what we are going to do is we're going to do stages. We're going to fit the axle back box first, give it a go, give us some sound clips. Then we'll go for the GPF back exhaust, non-res. Then we will go and fit the Sport Cat, take it for a drive, see how it sounds, and see if it needs modifying from there. So should we get this on and see what it sounds like? Awesome. scaled down pipe, flex pipe, resonated GPF, and your new GPF back system with my fussy back box, which I've requested for.
Yeah, different silencing in the back boxes, yeah.
Yep, and we've added, instead of going a resonated mid-pipe, we've gone for a, was it Helmholtz resonated, which will eliminate any type of drone, right? Okay, so we're in normal at the minute, and it's pretty much as we were, with volume over stock. It's not particularly louder at all. If we go in custom, so now we've got the valves open. That's nice, isn't it? Much better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love the way it's thuddy rather than cracky and in your face, because that was what I was concerned with before when I had just a sports cat on the stock.
It's got such a deep tone now.
Yeah, and it suits the car more, doesn't it? Rather than the kind of like a tinny almost noise that the GPF back on the stock system sounds like. Sounds so good.
It feels so fast as well.
I just love those override thuds. And so at normal speed, it's just, even with the valve open, it's manageable.
Yeah.
And it's not overpowering at all, is what I was concerned about.
Still fine for driving around town.
Yeah, exactly that, yeah.
When you need to give it a blast, so valve open.
Back and not. Oh my god, it's like silent.
Yeah, it's like stock.
That is a real noticeable difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we got the rear seats out.
True. Yeah, if you put them in, they'd be even quieter.
This is perfect. Literally perfect. So my constant hassling paid off. I want to be possibly the most awkward customer you've had, and I thank you.
That's fine. Yeah, because now you're fringe throughout.
Yeah,
Which
is going to help with the power. Fingers crossed, get us over the nice 400 kind of milestone, which would be nice to fit.
Yeah.
So let's go back into some end mode, shall we? So nice as well, and it's definitely noticeable with the Sport Cat back on. It's just that torque, that mid-range torque really picks up.
Yeah, because you've got the throttle response from the Sports Cat. And
really looking forward to getting this mapped in again now.
Yeah.
And see what it makes. It's a definite improvement in torque in the mid-range.
You'd expect now easily over 400.
I'd like to, although typically I'm going to go back to Courtney Sport in the height of summer. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so that's going to have some kind of downfall, but we'll see. Let's go back normal. It's just so different. Because that's one thing I was just a little bit worried about, is just even on normal with that Sport Cat back in, but it's just perfect with this new GPF that you've done me.
But the thing is, you've got other exhaust systems out there that are way more restrictive in the back boxes.
Yeah.
And then you've got other ones that just sound dreadful, whereas this, you've now got the 3-inch throughout.
Yeah.
And the sound.
Yeah.
While sounding loud and sounding quiet at the same time.
Exactly, yeah. Even sounds nice just in normal mode with the valve shut. louder? No louder over stock?
Well, on their decibel readings, it's the same as his GPF and Flexi.
Well, honestly, mate, thank you so much. It's just absolute perfection in terms of tone and volume, exactly what I was after. And of course, so much more free flowing. Yeah. So brilliant. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you, mate. Yeah. Honestly, can't recommend you enough, mate. So honestly, thank you so much. I'm so happy. Awesome. Cheers, mate. Cool.
Thank you.
So that's it. Finally perfected the exhaust. And I say again, massive thanks to Dan. I've been a nightmare trying to get this exhaust right with Dan, and he's absolutely nailed it. I really cannot wait to get to Courtney Sport now, see what improvements the exhaust has made, and I'm just so happy with how this sounds. And we're in normal mode. I don't think I'll ever have enough fun. All this noise. Oh mate, it's just so good. But yeah, awesome. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss what's coming out next, please hit the notification bell and remember to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.